Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most broken attachment in Warzone right now for the Cold War guns. This is absolutely breaking every single Cold War gun that there is. It just takes recoil off of everything, like it literally eliminates recoil on every single Cold War gun that there is. So say for example, you want to use the AK-47, but there's too much recoil on the gun, you don't seem to be hitting a lot of your shots. You're going to slap this attachment on it, and I guarantee you it's going to at least half the recoil that the gun has. But just quickly before we do jump into it, guys, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe and notifications turn if you aren't already. I'm on the road to 10k subs. If you can help us hit that, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you do enjoy the video, smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this attachment in the comments below. I'm pretty sure it will get changed or nerfed in the next couple of weeks because it's actually way too broken. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into plunder. I'm going to show you guys two guns which have got quite a lot of recoil in Cold War without the attachment, and then kill myself, and then show you guys the guns with the attachment on, and you can really see the difference. I'll probably try and put them side by side on screen as well so you can see the difference between both of the guns, and it's just genuinely so broken. Right guys, so the two guns that we are going to show you guys the attachments on are going to be the Krig 6 and the AK-47. Both usually have quite a bit of recoil, especially the AK obviously. As you can see, I'm going to show you the class setup so you can see that they're exactly the same other than the one attachment that we will change. So we've got agency suppressor, the 15-point CMV, the axial arms 3x, the field agent grip, and the 60 round fast mags on the Krig. And then on the AK-47, we've got the GRU suppressor, the 20-inch, the axial arms 3x, the Spetsnaz grip, and the 45 rounds. And then we're going to get into the broken classes, which are these ones here. We're going to have GRU suppressor, the 20-inch, the SUSAT multi-zoom optic, the Spetsnaz grip, and the 45 round mags. And obviously on the Krig, it's going to be the same setup, again with the SUSAT multi-zoom. And I'm going to show you guys how much this SUSAT multi-zoom reduces the recoil. If you guys watch my all class setups, you'll know that I mentioned it before. I said that my Twitch chat was telling me about this class and it takes off all the recoil. I'm going to go into the game on keyboard and mouse, and I'm actually going to not even control the recoil. I'm literally going to show you the mouse, and I'm going to hold it and obviously show you guys it's... And obviously I can't control the recoil in the middle of the air. That's not how it's going to work. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what it's like. So I'm going to go into Game of Plunder right now. Just land somewhere quiet. And like I said, I'll show you guys exactly how the recoil looks on both the guns. I'll try and get them side by side as well so that you guys can get a much better idea of the, say, the axial arms 3x against the SUSAT multi-zoom, and just see how much better this SUSAT multi-zoom attachment does for the recoil and just how broken it is in general. Right guys, so obviously these are both the guns with the 3x scope on the axial arms 3x. I'm just going to look at this tree for example. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to show you guys the recoil, and I'm just going to hold the mouse down. As you can see, it's got a fair little bit of recoil on the Krig. It's going to start going up way towards the middle of the trees. So I'll show you that without controlling the recoil, and then if I want to try and control the recoil, not too difficult to do, but you can see how bouncy it is. Like there's a lot of bounce going on from left to right and up and down. And then again with the AK, we'll do exactly the same thing. We'll ADS, and but then we'll just hold it down. Obviously, you see the AK, like I said before, it's got a lot of kick to it. It's going to make it pretty much to the top of the trees. Again, even trying to control the recoil on the AK is going to be a bit of a job. Like, you're going to struggle to hit any sort of shots with that AK because it's just so bouncy. But then, like I said, we'll go to the ones with the SUSAT multi-zooms on. So now we are back with the multi-zoom, and obviously this is on the Krig. Again, I'll show you without the what do you call it, control and recoil. Again, of course, pretty much the same as what it would be with the without controlling recoil, because that's how it is. But when you go into control the recoil, you can see how less left and right it bounces. Like, you can see how more accurate I can be on that tree. If that was a person, a lot more accurate with that than I was with the 3x on. And then of course with the what do you call it, the AK-74. Let me just try and get myself into a position. We'll aim. It's going to have the same sort of recoil pattern because of course it's not being controlled. But then watch again how much easier this AK is to control with the SUSAT on than it was on the 3x. Okay, there is still a lot of recoil, don't get it twisted, there is still a lot, but if you was to compare it to the axial arms 3x, there's not as much recoil, which just makes it so much easier to pick up them kills. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because obviously, like I said, it's not going to eliminate all the recoil, but on a gun like an AK-47 where there's just so much recoil normally with an axial arms 3x, if you chuck this scope on, it's just actually going to make it a lot... So it's actually going to make it a lot easier to control the recoil. I just got kicked for inactivity somehow, even though I'm literally stood there shooting. But, you know, I got kicked for inactivity, but hopefully you guys get the idea of what the SUSAT multi-zoom can do for each different gun. Obviously, like I said, it's going to take off a lot of the recoil. If you go and stick this on something like the AUG, the XM4, the Krig, it's going to take off so much recoil. You can hit so many more shots, and you're just going to win much more gunfights because of the fact there is less recoil. So I definitely recommend, if you guys are using any of the Cold War guns, you do go ahead and try out the SUSAT multi-zoom. See how you do find it. See if you prefer it against the like axial arms 3x or any of the other guns in the game. Hopefully you do. If you have enjoyed the video, smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Do you think it actually helps control recoil, or is there something that I'm missing and there's a reason why it seems like it's controlling recoil better, even though it's probably not? If you like I said, if you enjoyed the video, smash thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, we're on the road to 10k subs. If you can have us hit that, that'd be absolutely amazing. Like I said, if you haven't enjoyed the video, smash thumbs up. If you want to watch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Harry17p, my link will be in the description along with all my social medias if you do want to follow me over there. I appreciate you watching this video. Catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.